Hey, baby. How y'all doing? I gotta address something really quick before I start anything. Hey, open book girl. When I tell you open book, I really enjoy talking to you, girl. I hope you come up on my live, honey. So before I get there, Polo, y'all know who Polo is. Polo was introduced to us by the Davidson family. The Davidson family asked and begged Polo to get on this case and investigate, right? And he's been doing his thing. He got Jason to talk. I didn't even know Jason even existed in the world. But Jason was up at the hospital. I mean, he got a whole bunch of stuff done. And now they just want to just brush him off to the side because he don't agree with what they talking about now. They done fell out, girl, and everybody business is coming out. Girl, I just did a live on Deep New Orleans News. They came for me. They talking about, oh yeah, I'm over there making that AI pictures of Natasha. I did make an AI photo of Natasha to tell the story because it was about Natasha and the part that she played in it. People were talking about her and she was talking in response to a lot of stuff that had a lot to do with Tyrone. She gave us information about Tyrone, and some of that information was a damn lie. So, of course, I had to use her image to talk about what was being talked about when it came into the Tyrone Davis Jr. sector. So, honey, she big mad at me and talking about that. She ain't putting no name on it. The Davidson family hit me on my door talking about some, well, Gigi, why you addressing it? She didn't say your name. Honey, I'm a hit dog and I'm hollering. Oh, I know she talking about me, but do most of content creators use AI images? Yeah, but ain't nobody using AI images like I'm using AI images. When it comes to Natasha, I ain't mean to shit on nobody else because everybody, y'all doing an amazing job. Y'all doing a great job, all of y'all. All right. Nothing but the truth. Open book, Royal D, C Ray. Okay, and the rest of y'all, if I miss somebody, please don't charge it to the heart, whatever. Okay, so honey, when I tell you, oh, Miss Parker, yeah, okay. So it's been a mess. Yeah, Natasha came out on her live the other day and she was talking about all content creators. She was calling them demons. I don't know who she was calling demons. She was like, all these demons out here, they are leashes. They're coming to attack her. She said that people have been calling her phone. She said that the police came to her house. She said that they making a rumor about her being arrested. So if I was to do a video about that, and that has a lot to do with Tyrone, because why? Because it's around Tyrone. I will make a video of, putting Natasha as a thumbnail because it's centered around her. Duh. But I guess she's mad at me because of that. Hell, I think she mad at me because of the panels I had in the past too. If we really want to put it all on the flow, because she came up here and she told the world, and she did address this last night, but I just saw it today. Girl, I was sitting on a throne all last night. Y'all know I'm on these Ozempic shots trying to lose weight, trying to unbig my goddamn back. So I done fucked around and had some pizza and some buffalo wing, not buffalo because I don't eat hot spicy shit. Was that honey barbecue? Okay, girl, I was tearing that shit up. I was watching Black and Beauty. Are y'all watching that? Press two if y'all watching Black and Beauty. I'm watching Black and Beauty, and all this, demonic shit they got on. You know what I mean? And honey, I'm just eating that shit. Next thing you know, my stomach started moving a whole different way. Girl, I was on that throne all night. So I really wasn't feeling like getting on this internet looking to see who posted what. I was just laying in that bed, rocking that bed, going to the bathroom again and again and again. But then I woke up. I woke up this morning and I said, thank you, God, for waking me up. You know what I mean? So I get on the internet and boom, it hit me like an 808. It hit my ass like a damn 808. Natasha came right in my feed, honey. And I said, uh-oh. She had on the same clothes she did the other live. So I'm like, is this a repeat? No, it's not. So you know how she do. I gotta wait till 1,000 people come up in here, y'all. I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna fast forward." I fast forward. I got to the part where she talking about, and these motherfuckers on YouTube making AI images of me. I said, "Oh, she talking about me." Oh God. Then I listened a little bit more. She said, "Oh yeah, y'all motherfuckers extorting money out of me." I said, "What?" I said, "No, I gotta talk about this." So that's why I just did that. So now we are on here. So honey, it's a lot of shit going on with this Tyrone case. I'm gonna need y'all to like this video, get the likes up. I put the link up here if you guys want to come up, but I want to let y'all know they are putting rumors out on me. I did not distort Natasha. I never threatened her. I did use AI images of her to do my commentary, and I'm putting it all on the motherfucking flow. Okay. She didn't put no names on it, but when you don't put names on stuff, people will get the wrong idea. It's just like if we're doing a story and I don't give you guys the names, people are going to assume, okay, well, maybe this person did it. If you don't be that direct. Now, they say they are the champions of being very direct, but they don't put names on the shit they talking about. So, yeah. So now we are here. Polo got something to say. He talking about some 911 phone call with Gabe. You know, he made a post about that, and I want to see what he talking about. I got this video from Nothing But the Truth. Shout out to her. And we saw Tyrone David Sr, his daddy. It was him on that live. It was an auntie. I don't know the auntie name. It was a cousin on that live, and they was talking to the police sheriffs. And they were talking about that Tyrone or Lulu was mad that Tyrone was talking to an ex-girlfriend or unblocked the ex-girlfriend, and that was the argument about at the cabin. So I did a video about that. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth. So I'm assuming that Polo is talking about that as well because I believe Gabe was in that video. So now Polo is giving us more insight. If you know Polo, he digs deep. He gets the information that nobody gets. If you're looking for new goddamn content, you always going to get it from Polo. You're not going to get it from me. I've always been a recycle hoe. Okay, anything I get, it ain't fresh off the dome. It's always I'm reacting from another content creator. I'm reacting from what Natasha or Natalie is talking about. I'm a reactor. I react. All right. So I had to say that because motherfucker was like, you know, that underdog, which is their relative. Now, Natasha and them say, that's not my relative. We don't know that motherfucker. But that motherfucker say, you know, I'm Tyrone cousin and I'm coming. I want to knock you off your motherfucking sandals. I want you to come to my house. I want you to call me. I want you to text me. I'm talking directly to you. And I showed the motherfucking receipts. Okay. I showed y'all that. Press 7 if you was in that live and I showed y'all my whole messenger thread count. Cause I don't got nothing hiding them messages. Y'all can go through all that shit. Okay? I don't care. So anyway, I know y'all be thinking, oh, you probably got some niggas and messenger. No, because I don't play them games. I'm not nigga crazy. Okay? Hell, I'm not nigga crazy. Okay? Shit, I'm picky than a motherfucker. And damn sure I don't want no nigga on internet. Hell, if a nigga's on the internet, he's not the nigga for me. I don't want my man on the internet. If you on Facebook and you doing all this and gossip sites, I'm not interested in you. That don't do anything for me, honey. I want my man to be busy working. He don't got time to be on this internet. He don't got time to do the messages. He is a busy man. That's the type of man I like. So I'm never interested in no motherfuckers on Facebook hitting me up. Okay. And that's on period. That's on all sites. So let's get that clear. Ooh, let's get them likes up though. Let's get the like. And before I play this video and bring up these receipts, I do have to address something. Look, I know earlier this year, and when I started Tyrone case, I started off with panels. Shout out to Tamala. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Wes. Shout out to Rob. And you know, we had panels up here to give opinions. Like I said, Natasha, she started this. She asked the public, she asked the world to share her content, which I did, and she wanted to know what everybody thought about it. So I decided to create a panel to talk about Tyrone's situation and everything that she was telling us, because we was only getting one-sided information, and that was from Natasha. We did not know a lot of stuff that she was giving us would not even verify, and it was not even true, and it wasn't really coming from her. It was coming from somebody that told her something, or a third party or something like that. We had no idea. We thought this was directly. She very passionate, and I've always liked, I like her personality. I do. I love Natasha personality. I can watch that lady any and every time, especially when she get up, because she messy and I'm messy. And I just like that messiness in her. She got that fire. I just like it. So yeah. So I had the panel and we were talking. And I know y'all used to that energy. Y'all was so, how can I say? Y'all attacked me at one point because I stopped working on the case. I stopped talking about Tyrone. I stopped talking about Tyrone for like 3 or 5 days. Do y'all remember that? Press 8 if you guys remember when I dead ass, I stopped talking about the case. I stopped having cold people up here. And y'all was like, oh, Lulu must have paid you off. Why all of a sudden you ain't gonna get justice for Dro no more? It was TikTok content creators talking about me. And the thing about me is, motherfucker, I'm so I don't even give a damn. She was talking shit, talking about Lulu paid me off. I'm in cahoots with Lulu. I didn't take that shit personal. I went on her post and I liked the shit, and I was like, I gotta respond to that, just on some trolling shit. But I'm not taking that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no hate for that girl because she said that, or I need to drag her ass and nothing like that. I'm not built like that. That's not my heart. But I say that to say that people were very offended, and they did not want me to stop talking about Tyrone. The reason why I stopped talking about Tyrone, because I just felt like the source I was getting a lot of stuff from ever since that situation happened with CC, I didn't feel it just felt like I'm not getting the whole truth. It's some eerie shit going on. So I stepped back. But the people were steady in my DMs, like, you got to get back on this case. That's not right. We missed the co-host. We missed all that. So I brought that shit back. Then the co-hosts, they felt some type of way. Then it was the co-host and y'all arguing and fighting amongst each other. All right. So now I'm going to fast forward it, because during that time, y'all was like, you don't talk anyway, Gigi. You don't even do your posts. Your co-hosts do it. You just sit back and you just let everybody talk, but you don't do shit no way. You don't work hard. So now I'm working hard. I didn't scratch the panel shit, and I'm just solo. Now you want me to shut up. Y'all was all in my messages yesterday, and I can go to them. If y'all want me to bring up my messages from yesterday, motherfuckers in my chat talking shit about me, cash money shit about me, talking about you should just play the video. Nobody want to hear what you got to say. Bitch, you going to hear what I got to say on my shit. Okay? You say you want me to come out. You want me to show myself. This is how I am. This is me. This is me. Okay? This is me. So if y'all want me to pull that shit up, I will put it up. Because like I said, it's transparency. And I'm not going to sit up here and try to make myself a victim. I'm going to show you motherfuckers talking about me. And I just want to let y'all know from here on out, I'm going to put a stand on my channels. I'm going to be talking more. I'm going to react, but I'm going to put my opinion on it. And I'm not going to, well, sometimes I might play a person video all through. It depends on how I feel. But for the most part, if I play a video on this type of go, that's my prerogative. And if you don't like it, I don't care. Shit. And you talking about, I wish you just played a video. I wish you would hit my Cash App. I wish you would give me $9.99 or $100. Everybody got a wish. Okay. So I just wanted to get that on the phone. Okay. So you saw that bullshit. Yeah. So let me put it up. Do y'all want me to show that to y'all too? Because I will. Press 5 if y'all want me to show that to y'all too. Or we can skip that and y'all gonna take my word for it. Press 7 if you want me to skip it. Press 5 if you want me to show you that too. Because I will read every person that has some negative shit to say about me from last night. How dare you come into my house and you want to disrespect me when I'm bringing y'all information? And it's not okay for me to just play a content creator. Not always, I gotta change it up. I gotta make it mine. But fuck that. You at my house. You come for me for what I gotta say about a certain thing. But I know I didn't start this, Tyrone, on just me. So I don't fault y'all 100%. It's not like I don't fault y'all 100% because I didn't start it off that way. And I know I made a lot of changes like I always do, okay? So I'm just giving y'all a warning. I'm not mad, because I do change up. So I can't get mad because I always changing up. All right. So they said 5. Oh, see, y'all want it. And I'm going to give it. Okay. All right. Y'all want to go there? Now get these damn likes up. Get the likes up. And some of y'all, I think y'all get off seeing people talk shit about me. I don't know why. Yeah, you talking shit about Gigi? Ooh, I want to see that. Yes. Okay. I don't even need to play the video, do I? Nope. I just need to go down here to the things, okay. Let me put it up. I'm pulling up. Just hit them likes. Just get them likes up. I believe this is it. Yeah, I believe this is it right here. All right, so let's go through. We got 79 comments. This is from a live stream from last night, and I'm going to show you here. All right, let me show you. Okay, so 14 hours ago, all right, this was the Tyrone Lulu update cabin man exposed. And he a gay man too, a black gay man is the cabin manager exposed. Okay, I wonder if he got some cameras in them cameras looking at the men's. But okay, Lulu tried to kill him inside the cabin. Okay, because that's what people were saying, that it happened inside the cabin. That's why I titled it that way. So let's go here. Property should be closed. Thank you, Gigi, for keeping the update. You welcome, boo. Let me like that. I appreciate it, Gigi. Thank you, boo. None but the truth. And none but the truth. I would love for you to come up here and talk to me. I know you probably don't want to, and I ain't trying to pressure you, but I would love that. I'm just saying I would love it. It says the manager don't care, don't want to help. He worried about his job. Okay, where's all the negative comments at? Damn, don't you hate when you can't find the negative comments? Where they at? Did y'all delete them? See, they saw that. See, the spirit knew I was coming for their ass. The proper investigate. Okay, nope. Wait. Where are the comments at? Okay, here go one. Here go one. Here they go. Manny Riley, 3694, 8 hours ago. Why she keep talking? Let the video play. Damn. Because you going to hear my mouth on my YouTube channel, The Criminal Villains. You're going to hear Gigi Medici. And I'm going to play the video and I'm going to give my commentary. I got to let you know how I feel about it. And that's shame on you. You supposed to come. You a guest in my damn house. You are a guest. And you over here demanding something. You ain't even hit the cash app. All right. What is? Oh, okay. I said it. The same thing. Let's talk after the video and play it out. Look. They're ganging up on me. Look at this shit. Please stop with all the stupid chatter. It's not stupid chatter. My opinion is my opinion. It's not. It's commentary. Okay? It's not. You see how they disrespect me? You see that? You see that bullshit? I don't appreciate it. And you better be thankful because other CCs will be like block them. block them. block them. But see, I'm not a blocking hoe, so I'm not gonna block you, okay? Because I forgive y'all. Y'all did not know. I want y'all to change y'all ways, okay? Gigi, you are hilarious. Oh, thank you, boo. Why so many jokes on this channel? Okay, look, somebody said, why so many jokes on this channel? Because that's my personality. My personality is just who I am. Okay, I don't have hate in my heart. All right? So I express myself how I express myself, and that's it. It don't matter, serious, whatever. I'm going to be me. And you guys said never got to see me because I always hid, because I had so many co-hosts and I allow people to talk and they will show you their personality and I will sit back. And the only reason I'm sitting back because I want to allow other people to give them a platform to speak. But since y'all complained about that, now y'all gonna get me. Okay? Okay. So there it is. Then they said, right, any of this is funny at all. Some of this shit is hilarious. Some of this shit is hilarious. Okay. When you saw what I saw or whatever to make that comment, when I saw that gay man talk and how he was doing and folding them arms, some of that stuff was hilarious. Shit. Let's not act that. I don't have a stick up my ass. I know you think just because I'm a transgender, I always got something up in there. I don't. I don't. Okay, that's just me. You see there? There we go. That's me. That's who I am. All right. Now every true criminal content creator, they do things differently. I'm not like them. I promise y'all, ain't nobody like me. And no, I'm different. Press 2 if no other commentator is like me. I'm so different. Okay. And that's just, and it's natural. I don't have to, put it on. So like I said, I don't blame you because I know I'm switching up because usually I have people on the mic and they're very serious and all that. I'm just me, okay? But you pushing for justice. Yes, anybody can push for justice. You don't have to be a certain way to push for justice. The family name is Davis, not Davidson. Keep on sounding silly. I know you ain't talking. Who is this? Little Miss Russ? I don't even like your name. Okay, who is this? Okay, and look, take a more professional picture, honey. Okay, I know she ain't talking with all that weave going on in her back of her head. Who is this? Oh, that look like AI. That is AI, but I don't think that's her. Uh-huh. Yeah, just coming to my house, just stepping on my shit, Cassie. I don't appreciate that, boo. Yeah. Yeah, we getting in some paint today, belt to ass. Yeah. See, I told y'all they was talking cash money shit about me. Man, look. NW759, 9 hours ago. Man, I wish you would just play the shit play. Your stopping isn't commentary. It is. What is it? What is it? It is commentary. You just don't want to hear what I gotta say. And that's not cool, and just to let you guys know, for going forward, y'all gonna hear my mouth, and that's why I'm making this announcement. And if you don't want to hear my mouth, if y'all don't like me, then I don't know what else to tell you. You can hit the road if you want to, but of course you know that. But I just want to let y'all know I'm taking over all my platforms, okay? And you're going to hear my mouth. You're going to hear my commentary. And the more you talk shit about me, the more I'm going to talk shit about you. And it's just how it is, ho. Okay? Because I'm offended. You repeating that shit we already heard. Well, it's worth being repeated because it's shocking to me. And sometimes you could play a video and you really didn't hear it. Hell, the pastor repeat himself every time when he want to put on a point. Worry about getting justice for Dro. You worried about me doing commentary on Dro. Then ask us, did y'all hear that? I sure do. She ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. That's me. That's me. I ain't gonna hold you, baby. I ain't gonna hold you. That sounds just like me. That sounds just like me. Did y'all hear that? Cause I can't believe my ears and I want to know, did y'all hear that shit? Cause sometimes y'all be cooking, y'all don't be doing, I don't know what y'all be doing, but y'all don't be hearing it, So I need y'all to know y'all hear that. It said, then asks, did you hear that? This is why people don't like your content. Well, I just started showing who I was. So if they don't like my content, that's understandable because, like I said in the beginning, I allow other people to have so much space that you didn't see me. So if people don't like me, I understand. Give me a month or two. So when I continue to be myself and just put myself in the forefront, I will find the audience that's right for me. Just because people don't like me doesn't mean I change who I am to fit them. That just means keep being you, and you're going to find a tribe that attracts you and respect you and appreciate you for being you. When you look on social media, it's so many different personalities and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's people that got billions of people, and I don't like them, but it's somebody for somebody. So fine. If people don't like me and they aren't watching my content, so fucking be it. You're not hurting me. You want to hurt me, but I got a fan for that ass. Okay, so that's that. You supposed to appeal to your audience sometimes. Damn, haven't I appealed to y'all? Have I not put people on the panel? Did not talk about Tyrone when I didn't even want to talk about Tyrone? Did not talk about Tyrone? Press 4. When I was over and I didn't want to talk about Tyrone, I wanted to talk about other victims. And you guys, the minute I stayed talking about Tyrone, did not please your ass? In the beginning, when I didn't want to listen to Polo, and y'all kept telling me to go look at Polo, I'm like, I don't want to go to Facebook. I'm not a Facebook hoe. I don't want to go on Facebook. But I appease you then. So don't do that. Because I have been pleasing a lot. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of being the disrespect. Then look at this. Then they get a gang. One person, look, they are ganging up on my ass. I'm feeling attacked. For real. Then she get mad and be talking shit, but want people to like her content. Rather listen to Royal D or Open Book. Open Book, you see this shit? You see this? You see this? And you know what I said? And I said something too. Because this is what I said. Hold on, where I want to show y'all what I said about this. Yeah. Where is that? What did I say? Let me address your ad right now. Okay, hold on. Because I could have swore I said something to that person that said that. Did they delete my shit? I don't know where is it at. But I told them, I said, please go to Roy D and Gigi, because I appreciate them. Yeah, please go over there. Please go over there. Yeah. They're trying to use other content creators as a weapon to go against me so I can have some issues with them. These are messy people. And it all stemmed from me doing my job, which giving my commentary, letting the people know who I am and what I think about it. That's what it all stands for. So that's why they don't like me. I'm just getting I'm getting it from all sides. Okay? Hold on. Look, see? They talking cash money shit about me, y'all. I'd rather listen to Royal D or Open Book. Well, go ahead, because I support both of them. Go ahead, listen to them. Dang, I bet she see this and send shots. You damn right. And who is that? Tesla White? I don't even like your name. I don't even like this name. Change the damn name. Look at Pretty Princess popping 7 hours ago. She gonna say, I agree. It's so annoying. It makes my anxiety worse. I don't give a damn about your anxiety. Hell, go pray about it. Why are you on a gossip blog? Go to church. Okay, get on your knees and stay there, ho. Like, lady, please hush your big mouth. Now y'all see why I like Tasha K. And y'all see why I like Natasha, right? And you got to watch out for them Tashas, right? Natasha and Tasha K. They all got big mouths. I got a big mouth. I like big mouth motherfuckers, okay? Girl, I'm a part of the big mouth community. You see this shit? I'm a part of the big mouth community, honey. Hush your big mouth, like, my goodness. I thought it was just me. Is that old woman filter she be using when she shows her face sometimes? You see that? They're talking about my face. Damn. Is it so wrong with being old? Is it so wrong with being old? They see, these people really hate me. This don't got nothing to do with justice for Tyrone. Y'all not even talking about justice for Tyrone. I am talking about justice for Tyrone in this video, but yet they're taking time out to talk about me and my face and me doing commentary. And we're supposed to be the black fucking community. And it's always the black people that always try to tear me down. It's not the white people, it's the black people. These are black women trying to tear me down. Oh, God, do you know how much that hurts? They can spend their time trying to find Pookie and Ray Ray, trying to find their baby daddy, but yet they want to spend time and they want to be internet gangsters typing essays about me on my house and my dome because they feeling so fucking comfortable. And I can't blame nobody but me because I allowed them to feel comfortable. I allow this shit when I don't address it. Oh. When you don't trap these roaches in your house, when you don't address the bugs in your house, what happened? More and more come. So today, I'm taking a damn stand and I'm squashing the bed bugs. I'm squashing the roaches right here and right now. And I ain't even gonna block your asshole. All right, now get the likes up. Ooh. It's so creepy to me. Like, I can't watch any of those. It literally scares the shit out of me. Time out. Time the fuck out. Now, she talking about my face scares the shit out of her. How is my face? My face is beautiful, baby. Okay? Pretty princess popping. I want to see what you look like with that big ass fro you got on your head. How is that? Honey, my face is not creepy. It's pretty. Okay? It's so creepy to me, like I can't watch it anymore. And I think it's so disrespectful that she makes the pics of Tyrone AI. Like, why? Everybody makes the fucking pictures of Tyrone and Lulu. All the content creators redo an AI version to make them better quality. Like, stop your bullshit, okay? Whew. And look, just me, 7647. Oh, they say we love Gigi, and all she does is entertain us while keeping us updated with the latest news. She is extremely talented, and we are grateful that she chose to share her gifts. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Just Me. I gotta like that. I appreciate that. Okay. Then NW759 gonna say, we said what we said. See, they got a whole hate group. I got a whole fucking hate group, y'all. Yeah, I got a hate group. It said, we said what we said. Stopping a video after every word isn't a gift. It's annoying. Do you know the true meaning of a gifted person who reports news and facts versus gossip and being messy for clicks and views? First of all, I've never said I was a damn reporter, ho. And I've never came off as a news reporter. Have I ever came off as a damn news reporter? You delusional ho? Ho? I've never presented myself out like I'm a reporter. Shit, I can't even talk good. I talk ghetto as hell. I'm not up here with no suit. I don't do none of that. So you the delusional one to even think that that's what I'm trying to get off. Did I ever come off like I'm trying to be professional like a business suit? Did I ever give off like I'm trying to interview for CNN or Fox News, ho? Hell no. Hell no. I come up here with my bonnet on. Okay? Hell. My church hat on and my damn fan. Hello? I've always told you motherfuckers I do characters. Didn't I tell y'all I do characters? Press 1 if I told y'all I do characters. Do all of my commentary. I do filter characters. You better do your research about me. Hell. Don't let the man come out. Okay? Shit. I've been doing this for how many years? Too long. Too motherfucking long for you to know not to know how I get down and how I am. Now, see, they just starting shit up with me. You are annoying. Your comments are annoying. That's what's annoying. You are annoying on my chat. That's what's annoying, NW. And I hope her ass is in here. So it says, do you know the meaning of blah, 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 blah? Using a word's name in vain while stimulating cursing and sounding like an uneducated person who lacks the ability to comprehend what they're discussing on various topics. Hush up and make your own comment. So that's what she's saying about me. But yeah, she stay watching me. She stay watching me like a goddamn TV on HD. She stay watching my ass. It said she was said we didn't love her. You don't love me, ho. You don't love me. Okay. Cause look, and none what we didn't love her. She just doesn't know how to appeal to her audience to appropriate her likes up. You don't love me. You do not love me. Stop with that fake ass love shit. You don't love me. You trying to weaponize you loving me. You don't love me. See, you trying to treat me like a hoe ass nigga. A nigga would tell you anything to get in the panties. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to prostitute me, hoe. Talking about you want to throw that love around. Cause you know why? Because they know I'm a transgender and they like, well, you know, these men that want to be women with wigs on, they probably haven't got love. So let's throw that love in the air, you know, to make them feel good so we can have our way with them and they can pander to us. I'm not one of these motherfuckers, okay? I'm not that. I'm not that. So, honey, you can keep your love. You can keep your damn love. I don't want it. Okay? She doesn't know how to appeal to her audience. Well, like I said before, in the beginning, I had a whole panel, and that gave a different audience. It gave a different attraction. So now that I don't, and all you're getting is me, of course, that audience that came for that panel is not going to like me because it's different. And of course, I have to find my own tribe. I understand that. So if y'all don't like me, if I'm not appealing to y'all, then I don't know what else to say, you know? It says, however, it's something about her and the content that grabs your attention so much that you must engage. Oh, thank you, Just Me. See, that's a rider right there. Just Me, if you up in here, I thank you, boo, because you always having my back. And I appreciate that you. And I need all my people to have my back because you see who is up here effing with me. And you know what? I don't even be looking at my comments that hard. You know, so y'all just be talking about me behind my back, smiling in my face, talking about y'all love me, but y'all really dissing me. Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say about shit. You just want to hurry up and look at the video and click the fuck off. Why would I want to build my platform based on people that's not here for me? I understand that I had a panel and I understand that I did things differently. Okay. But like I said, this is a warning. I'm going in a different direction. I'm transitioning. Oh, okay. So blah, blah, blah. I would never waste my time engaging in anything that offends or disturbs me, making that make sense. Thank you, Just Me. And you see, Just Me, they wasn't nasty, they wasn't rude, they was just, you know, respectful. All right. It said, Gigi, don't listen to the haters. They are still here living in comment. Then NW, why you so pressed, NW? Did you get picked up yet with all that reach? Learn how social media works. Hence, there's a comment section. Now you see NW talking shit about Just Me. You know, Nimrod. Learn what words mean. None is hate, and the truth is the truth. You see that shit? You see that? So at NW79, sir, ma'am, I'm not really sure what Nimrod is. Looking it up, I guess you've probably been called that most of your life. Thank you, honey. Work, 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 work. Anywho, as I said before, I'm sure the channel will appreciate your engagement, but showing up to someone's place and behaving like a jerk is really not a good look. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, who is this NW that got so much smoke for me? Okay. Who is this? Who is this? Got so much goddamn smoke for me. Okay. Hell. Hell. I was up all last night. Okay. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I really don't. But that's what I'm faced with. So when I say people are coming for me, and when I say people are coming for me, you best believe they are, and I show you every time. I show you every time. All right, and I still haven't blocked that hell, but they keep it up. I might. Okay. Whew, honey, I tell you, it's hard being a content creator. They constantly attacking you or attacking you. Uh-huh. Who else did I want to look up real quick? It was somebody else in that thing. Yeah, I wanted to look up Pretty. Who is that? Who is that? That look like a damn man right there. Don't that look like a man? It look like a boy. It look like a boy with some big ass lashes on and some curly wig on. Don't that look like a boy? Press one if it look like a boy. Oh, I know a boy when I see one. Okay. Who there? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a man. That's a man. I know a man when I see one. I know my kind. I know my kind. That's a man. That is a damn man. And that's the man that has something to say about my old face. Yeah, that's a man. I knew that was strange. That's a damn man. Probably had a crush on when I was a man. Yeah, that's what it's given. All right, so let's get out of here. Okay. And let's bring up Polo. Are y'all ready for that? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Whew, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to Maya Brown. Look, Maya Brown, so it's our business today. I know that's right, Maya. Shout out to Maya Brown and the motherfucking business, okay? When they hit that link, put it together. Uh-huh. I like how you running your show now. Thank you, boo. Now get them goddamn likes up. Let's not play with it. So let's get back on Gabe. All right. And see, they hold the show up. So this is what Tyrone, or no, this is what what's the name? This is what Polo had to say. It says, let me put this shit on the floor for everyone once again because time is of the essence. This part of the game, they didn't want anybody to know. This part of this mess that I've been found out, now the footage is circulating. So he's talking about the footage that I showed you guys yesterday. It's on the internet. The game called Chess Not Checkers. In that video, when the Davis family called the police to investigate the allegation, that person on the phone called describing what the argument was about was none other than Gabe himself. All right. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Polo is calling out Gabe. Now, who is Gabe? They said Gabe is Tyrone's cousin. All right. So he's telling us in that video that we watched yesterday, and he said the person was Gabe. It says here, it says, remember when Jamar, and I'm assuming that's Looney, was on his live a few weeks ago. The very first time he came for me when I brought up Jason. That's when Jamar low-key exposed his so-called dog by stating, I thought my dog had got caught cheating by texting one of his exes. Oh. Good job, Polo. Told you. And this goes to on the video footage when they talked about that Tyrone either unblocked an ex or was talking to an ex-girlfriend of his, which started Lulu to have an argument. That's what started the argument. That's how everything started. So Polo is saying when he did his fucking investigation and he brought Jason out the damn shadows and Jason was on Looney Live and they was talking it up. He said, Looney said, I thought my dog got caught cheating by texting one of his exes. So it parallel to the audio that came out yesterday. All right. So he's putting those matches. So it's something really truthful or the story about the Lulu catching Tyrone talking to an ex. Now, this is my thing, y'all. Why wasn't we told this shit earlier? Why are we just finding out about Tyrone texting an ex-girlfriend? Don't y'all think that we should have known about this shit earlier? Press 5 and we should have known about this shit earlier. It's like everybody's holding on to shit. And that's why we can't trust nobody. Cause why are we just finding out this out? It says, I have found it real strange. You say you think because the callers had said that's exactly what the argument was about. And guess who that female was in Tyrone's phone? They was arguing about who was that female? I want to know the female. Ooh, who the female was. It says, but I played dumb and made a mental note. This is chess. All right. But in my head, that explains why this Negro kept saying, y'all don't know Tyrone like I know him. Noted. Just like I still ain't see you do one live speaking up on your dog case and the fight for justice, even to this day. They knew about the argument because Tyrone called his father to come get him, and Tyrone didn't come get him. Shut up. They knew about the argument. So the Davidson family knew about this damn argument. So why were they giving it up like they didn't know about the argument? Like how Natasha was giving it up. It's like, oh, y'all were arguing. And it led like she had no idea, like it was all new discovery. It says they knew about the argument because Tyrone called his father to come get him. Oh, clock that T. So that argument the day before Tyrone was found under the bridge, I'm assuming he called the father to say, come get him. And Tyrone did not come get him. So big Tyrone, I don't know where he was smoking his shit or he was freaking off with these hoes. He didn't come get his son when his son was asking him to come get him. Because remember, he didn't have a car. His car was not there. They drove Lulu car. So it says he told Tyrone to come get him, but he never came. Now, this was told directly to me by Tyrone himself, Big Tyrone. If Tyrone would have stood on business from day one, then just maybe Tyrone would have still been alive right now. Yeah, because Tyrone was in danger and he asked his dad to come get him and his dad did not come and get him. I get it. It said the next person I introduced is Arthur Morgan. His name should be somewhere in the county information somewhere. This person, Lulu, allegedly texts advising him that she was on her way to the hotel. So she's telling some dude that she's on her way to the hotel. You ask, who is Mr. Morgan? Yes, I want to know who the fuck is Mr. Morgan. Well, you should ask Miss Loudmouth. Oh, I know he talking about Natasha. I know he talking about Natasha, Miss Loudmouth, because I'm a loudmouth. It says, better yet, look it up. And this will explain why everything is being removed from the world memory as we know it. At this time, everything should start making sense. Damn, this shit is long, y'all. Ooh. I miss my co-host to read this shit. Ooh, if you know me, I hate reading. I hate reading, y'all. I really do. Ooh, I hate this shit. Like I hate going to the dentist. I hate reading. It says at this time everything should start making sense. The fallout because us was never about money. Oh, okay, so the fallout between him and Natasha was never about money. It was at this very moment I demanded full transparency. It was at this very moment I realized the many lies that was told. It was at this very moment that person knew I was actually doing my homework, which he has piece by piece. Polo know more than he's saying. Not Polo is the problem. But why? Because nobody expected Polo to go to the cabins and go to the hotel, go to Papa John's, go speak to the homeless, go speak with GPD. But why wouldn't he? He said that was personal from the beginning. But to the alleged someone was the reason on someone's demise is serious. You cannot just spread this without physical evidence. Polo was not your average blogger, and it's not. And it's not. Polo was a rare breed, and is. Polo actually paid attention. Polo actually stood on business. I know this is Chat GPT. I know this Chat GPT when I see it. They all Chat GPT. They be so fucking long winded. Damn. It's a good read, but everybody use that now. I even use it, so I just can't stand reading it though. It says, I care less about Fiona. She been lost in the sauce, and she is not nothing but a mere piece of this chess game. She just too dumb to see it. And the sad part about it is, time is definitely not on her side. Their shenanigans about to come to a hauling halt, quicker than a woman can catch an. Oh, all right. So let's go up here, and he also had a video.
It's a beautiful morning today. Beautiful evening. We just politicking with the real world, man. Sometimes we gotta come back to the reality realm and what's real and what ain't real. Consumption is a motherfucker.
Shut up. They are saying in the comments that the author guy is Natasha's baby daddy. So Lulu texted Natasha baby daddy on the way to the hotel. Why is Polo saying this? Because clearly he know, because Polo was real close with Natasha and them. He know all the business, girl. That's the only blogger that's been talking to the family like this. Ooh, tell it, honey, tell it.
Man. Sometimes we gotta understand that we be just absorbing and digesting information instead of fight checking and doing our own homework. A couple of things I want to speak about because we crossing bridges now, and I know we racing against time.
Ooh, honey, I gotta give it up for nothing but the truth. She is a CC blogger, honey, and she gets the tea. Nothing but the truth. I know you probably don't want to come up here, but honey, you are always welcome to come up here. I thank you, girl. I appreciate for all the hard work shit you do. And she said it was the son. Whose son? Natasha's son. Y'all, I told y'all, put names on the shit. Can y'all put names on the shit? So I'm assuming you're talking about Natasha's son. Can y'all put names on it? Because we don't know whose son. Put names on it. You know I like names. You know I like names. You know I like transparency. You know I like direct shit. Come on now. Come on now. Shit. Hell. Ooh, yes, I'm going to DM you. All right, DM me, girl. And somebody gonna say Polo ain't say shit bad about Gabe. Did I say Polo says some shit bad about Gabe? Did I say that? Okay. What did it say about Gabe? Let's go back to Gabe since you want to bring that shit up. Look at this right here. What did it say? What does that say? What does that highlighted say, boo? It said that person on the phone called describing that argument and the phone call was talking to who? The cops, right? Wasn't it talking to the 911 people? It was talking to the 911 people. The argument was none other than Gabe himself. So he told who was on the phone with the 911 people telling the business. It was Gabe. Okay. Hello. And that's what I said in the comment and title. Polo exposes Gabe on a 911 call. Because people didn't know who the fuck it was. People was like, who is that talking? And he was just, it's sad, but he gonna tell all the truth. If you want the truth, Polo gonna tell it.
And being the fight that we racing against time, everything that I prophesized that would take place is taking place. Everything that I said should have happened. Y'all understand why. See, when I told y'all that I was way ahead of them, I'm gonna check my inbox. When I told them I was ahead of the game, that's what I meant. One thing I learned about this life we live is that a lot of people take things as a game or a joke. And people don't know how to be straightforward and be real about certain things. But I had just wanted to drop in. I had wanted to politic for a minute and talk to the world. Because, see what the problem is? The problem is that people feel some type of way because they didn't receive certain footages before everybody else. See, the thing about it is, I told people a long time ago, it's not about what degree you got. It's not about what accomplishments you have. It's not about what certificates you got. It's about who you know. Everything in this world is based on who you know. It don't matter how the blogger get it. The bloggers got it. And I have told y'all time and time again that I've been ahead of y'all, way ahead of y'all, and I said certain things for a reason. See, but I wait until receipts get dropped. So I keep telling y'all that it don't matter who posted. Hell, I could have had a lot of information, and guess what? I could have passed it on, passed the videos on, or passed whatever on, and therefore it's posted. You know how y'all was saying y'all gave me information, but then y'all turn around and say I was lying? Well, you know, Polo know a lot of people. Let me give some people some things. But what I give gonna be fights. It's gonna be hardcore evidence. Things that was said that you can't go against.
And I just want to say thank you to the 9199 from Lisa. I really appreciate that, girl. That's how you show real support. Let Lisa be a leading example. I appreciate you, boo. I love you, Lisa. And I just want to say, it seems like all roads are leading to Natasha's son. I keep on hearing your son out here, Natasha. Why every time I turn around, it's always Natasha baby daddy, Natasha's son. What is going on? What is up with this? Something is hiding over there. Y'all keep on telling me in the chat, Natasha's son. So her son got something to do with this? Is that what y'all saying? Is that press 2 if that's what y'all saying? Or am I getting it confused? I do get shit confused sometimes. Let me know. Let me know. But let's go. Come on, play it. They saying yes. Ooh, look who joined the chat. And Miss White, are we cool? Because your ass was in the comment talking cash money shit about me, boo. Are we cool, Miss West? Or Miss White? I'm assuming you're a woman because the first name. We cool, White? So they was talking about Natasha's son. I need to make a video title with Natasha's son because we need to look at Natasha's son. All right? It said, I've been said Natasha's son has something to do with this. I felt it in my bones. All right. All right. It says, you talk shit too. I sure do talk shit, but you don't supposed to talk shit about me, Miss White. Hell, you at my house. I don't talk shit about you, but you gonna personally talk shit about me. I don't like that. Don't take it personal. Shit. It said platform as if he's spilling tea. The name is Arthur Morgan. And everyone else he said was brought up in OB yesterday morning. Then all of a sudden he's saying something now, shaking my head. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know who OB is, and I wasn't watching that. So it's news to me. It's breaking news to me, boo-boo. All right. So yeah, it is fresh tea for me because I don't know who that is. I don't know who OB is. All right. All right. So Miss White is cool. She said we cool. Good. Because I would hate that for us. I really would. Oh, okay. OB is open book. Well, I know who open book is. Well, say OB. I mean, say open book. Shit, I don't know what OB is. Okay, so you saying that he got all this tea from open book. Well, I didn't go over open book channel. Open book, why don't she hit my line? I didn't go over the open book. I'm gonna have to go on open book more often then. But I didn't go on open book, so this is all new to me. All right. Well, shout out to Open Book. Open Book, we got to give you credit. I like Open Book. I love talking to Open Book. I love Open Book. So this tea they're saying is originally from Open Book. Shout out to Open Book. I just learned her new name, OB.
Because you said it. People get mad this morning or get mad and make posts about what people think. No, people don't think nothing. These words came out your mouth. This is what you said. There go the video footage to show what you said. There's nobody lying on you. See, the thing is that people file these motions and the people tell them to wait on it. Some of us don't have to wait on shit. We already ahead of you. See, nobody got it a long time ago or whatsoever. And I told people a lawyer was needed. I wasn't just making an assumption. I wasn't making a thought. It's because I'm already ahead of you. See, y'all thought that people tattooed, background, record, all that stuff there. See,
Open book. Girl, I didn't know you go by OB. They talking about, yeah, OB said this shit the other day. I'm like, who the fuck is OB? Okay, I don't know no damn OB. This the first time I'm hearing it. They said OB is open book. I said, oh, I love open book. I didn't know her nickname was OB. Shout out OB. I love you, OB. OB, I had no idea that you talked about this with Polo. Shit, I didn't even know what Polo was talking about. This is my first time reading the shit. But I would have came to you, open book, if I would, I got to start reviewing some of your stuff, open book. So I appreciate all the hard work you do, open book. You guys, please go and support open book because that's where they say this tea that Polo telling, that's where it's coming from, open book. So I want to give her credit. So we love open book, and please go support her YouTube channel. Okay, she's not messy like I'm messy. All right, so she y'all go to open book. Okay.
y'all use that. See, y'all profile. And that's the reason why I tell y'all, when y'all focus on one specific thing, y'all profile. If you're profiling somebody, man, and not paying attention to everything else, then you miss the bigger picture. You see how y'all switched up and see how them people went against me, their profile, his background, his record, and all this. So you already feel like I couldn't accomplish nothing. There's nobody who want to speak with a convicted felon. He's a criminal. See, that's where you went wrong at. See, my family is real big, and my extended family is even more bigger. And the thing about
do y'all mind if I fast forward it? Okay.
This is chestnut chuckers. The reason why that the face was covered up from the beginning, it was not because I didn't want people to see who it is. It's because the daddy was supposed to come up to Gainesville and take that person to.
Okay, he talking about the witness. Just as go down and look at the witness. I'm gonna go to open book page in a minute. All right, this is the witness with that stuff off there.
Right. Thinking because everybody in the car was laughing. So in the midst of them making that U-turn and
that's when everything happened.
Something was said. Right. Because you can't take a U-turn up here, so they had to go all the way to Wawa and make the U-turn because you can't do a U-turn up here by the interstate. So you go like you're going to 75 and loop back. Yeah, no, you can't. There's a no U-turn. Right. Yeah, there's a no U-turn. So they had to go back to Wawa. Okay. So in the midst of them going from the right, so they had to go to Wawa. Something happened. But I think it was planned. I really do. And like they was all laughing, and I'm like, oh, they must be having a good time. Right. Thinking because everybody in the car was laughing. So in the midst of them making it.
All right, y'all. Look, when certain CCs come up here and talk, we got to give them attention because nothing but the truth. She got exclusive footage that nobody has, okay? And open book, she got exclusive information that nobody got. And like I told y'all before, I'm a reaction channel, okay? They do the research and I react to it. That's how I play. So let's get that clear. I'm not a damn news reporter and I don't find shit. I'm not an investigator. I'm a reaction person. So nothing but the truth says, see, Polo not crazy like they claim him to be, okay? Talking about Natasha trying to claim him to be crazy. It says, when I dropped the BWC of Tasha's son saying Lulu told him she was leaving the cabin and going to the hotel after the cabin incident. So Lulu was talking to Natasha's son. What they got going on? Huh? Huh? What your son, Natasha, got going on with Lulu? Is this true, Natasha? Your son was talking to Lulu? Honey, what is going on? What is this? What is this? And I tell you one thing, nothing in the truth ain't gonna lie about nothing. She don't got nothing to lie about. She don't got nothing to lie about. She is the truth. Whew. So I'm gonna go back up here to what Polo was saying.
Deliver her statement or whatsoever. So therefore, it's on record. It's on file. That was their job.
All right. They said BWC is body worn camera footage. Okay. Okay. On the footage that the police be having, body worn camera footage. Thank you. Lord knows. I'm like, what?
It got to the point where my black was supposed to make sure that she got took there. Neither one took place. Neither one happened. Tyrone never came up there. My black never took her. So here you is. Here come Polo. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want?
Ooh, no, you didn't, Stacy. Stacy is saying Lulu was calling Natasha's son after they had the argument, right? The nasty argument that was physical. So they was hitting on each other. Then Stacy gonna say, don't Natasha's son drive a red car? And remember, we all was wondering about the red car because they said a red car was on the scene. Girl, Stacy, girl.
Me to do. I don't want to just be sitting here doing everything because guess what? If I'm doing everything and nobody else is around and nobody present have no knowledge, you know how easy it is to say that Polo orchestrated everything. See, that's what they started to do when the truth started coming out. They started saying Polo orchestrated everything. So that's why I always call people. That's why I always try to have somebody there. Somebody there, because I know how dirty the game is. And I know how sometimes when you really go digging for answers, you find out things that people don't want you to find out. And then people start to, hey, man, that ain't true, man. I don't know what that nigga on, man. That nigga did that. He had to pay these people. All type of allegations start coming. See, but what they didn't know is that, this is another thing they didn't know is, that I had already spoke with the district manager for Papa John's and for the hotel. I also had went to the academy myself. That's why I already knew who the property manager was. I already knew who the people that was there. Because remember, we posted about other people was there, and them people should be talked to. Remember, we posted these things, we talked about this on live. I had already been there. I had talked to these people, multiple people. The funny thing about it is, I had already knew that the property manager didn't want them on their property. I mean, that's why you kept, if you go back to my lives, I kept telling people, I say, listen, this is a college town. These people don't want this type of attention or whatsoever. They don't want this. They have already said that they don't want this type of shit coming to news. If people that going to school here, they don't want that. So it's a certain way that you got to handle this. It's a certain way you got to handle this. That's why I stressed a lawyer is needed. I expressed these things to these people. I expressed and told them a PI is not needed. You need a lawyer. You must file for a lawyer. If you want to do anything to go against what has transpired, you're going to need a lawyer. And I went in detail. But it went in one ear and not the other. Not knowing that I was sitting, I was waiting. Because this where real loyalty come in at when you in a partnership. This where real loyalty come in. And I gotta express it because I gotta educate people on why Polo made this move before I get to where I'm going at. It's because the simple fact is that when the property manager choose not to allow them access to certain things, you got a certain time frame to file motions or subpoena certain things. That's why when you went into that video, if you watch the video, and you gotta wait, because normally I try to wait until the official receipt is dropped. So you gotta wait until it come in. You gotta wait until the footage come in before you really can speak on it, because you want people to be able to see it for themselves. Regardless of the people in the comments, I see them. Polo, you just spoke on this already? Yeah, but not a receipt there, so I'm going to speak on it in depth and the reason why. So therefore, you'll know why Polo spoke on it early before the receipt came. So when people made it seem like, the phone calls, a lot of things wasn't talked about. Remember the conversations, how the dispute, how Polo knew about the dispute and this and that. Well, even though certain people try to avoid saying certain things, Polo had went ahead and put it on blast. And that's why it came about, hey, listen here, this right here ain't accurate about this cabinet. What you're saying about this cabinet, when you showed up, when you was there, this is not accurate. What you said and what I'm seeing is two different things. According to Gil Crest documents and names that's here, certain things ain't making sense.
Okay.
But the name.
I'm going to fast forward it because it's getting kind of slow.
When you find out when this question and investigation happened, and then you come back and comment up on this live. Because guess what? When this happened, if you had filed a motion and lawyered up and filed a motion, then you probably would have had access within a reasonable time frame. So when it came out and said, the argument being transpired, if people would have acted right then and time, when people called and people told them what was going on, if people weren't just so caught up in their bed, if people were so caught up in their bed or caught up in what they was going on, maybe they would have gone on the road when people called and told you it was a problem.
So they don't never put names on it. He said that Tyrone Jr., when he got into that fight with Lulu at the cabin, he did call his father and he said, "Father, I need your help. Father, please come pick me up. Please." And Tyrone Sr. denied his son. He didn't even go up there to pick him up. He just left him. And next thing you know, Tyrone was dead.
When people called and told that something ain't hitting right, they were going on. When you knew the frustration, you seen the tension level. Maybe, if you had got up out your bed when they called you, when he called his daddy, he ain't called nobody else. When he called his daddy, and asked him to come, he ain't tell the caller to come get him. When he told his daddy to come get him, maybe if you got out your bed and came and seen about your child, like you say this is what it's about, then just maybe your child will still be here today. Just maybe. Maybe time would have paid the cards differently. Maybe a lot of things would have been differently. Because it's just like the shit going on right now. When it comes to action and speaking, just like when it comes to you telling the story and networking and being a voice for your child. Because the mama didn't ask for it to come to the internet, y'all brought it to the internet. But since it came to the internet, the only person been speaking is Felicia. That's it. But it's really about your child, and it's really just about your child. Then you will be that main voice speaking, main voice, boots on the ground, the main person leading the race. You will be the general. Everybody else will be the people behind you. Everybody else will be the people behind you. But as you can see, even today, even as time go on, when people be asking them same questions, oh man, why? Why the person ain't? Why we'll never hear him? Why he ain't never seen them? Why the girls always speaking? Why he ain't stepping up? Why he ain't doing that? And then people had a remorse and say, oh, he grieving. Well, we know what grieving consists of because hell, that shit hit the internet too. That hit the internet too. Cause grieving don't come with all the extracurricular.
So basically what Polo is saying that senior guy, he was not grieving, y'all. He was laid up with this young girl and she's so young. It's so crazy. It's like, oh my God. He was laid up with this young girl named Lay Rich. Now, Lay Rich, she do want to speak to me, and I do y'all think I should? Do y'all want me to go ahead and talk to Lay Rich? Press 2 if you think I should hear what she got to say. But during the time where he was supposed to be grieving, he was laid up with that girl, and asking her for money, begging for her for money. Now, this man got a whole wife and kids at home. Okay. I'm just saying. So that's what he's talking about. He's pretty much, I'm getting, Polo is pretty, from what I got from this, and I'm not going to repeat what Polo's saying. This is what I'm getting from it. Tyrone failed his son. Tyrone did not go pick up his son up when the son was crying out for help because he knew his life was in danger. He knew danger was around the corner and he called out for his dad and his dad failed him but did not go up there. Then it was about the grieving. But he was with Lay girl humping and bumping and asking her for fucking money when he's supposed to be getting justice. They said that he missed 3 appearances to get justice. 3 very important meetings about Tyrone, and they said he failed to get there. Who said it? I got that information from Polo. Polo said he failed it. I tell you who I heard it from. Okay, I'm gonna put names out there. You ain't gonna confuse.
Activities either. It don't. And then people be like, oh man, oh well, guess what? Well, hey, listen here. Polo gonna continue to speak. You know why? Because every time Polo speak, he bringing something with it. He ain't just running his mouth. He just ain't talking and having people follow along. No. Go watch the video yourself. Go watch everything. You hear the police talking. But y'all think that just happened. y'all think that just happened. That's in the beginning. That's the footage from the beginning.
Yeah, that's footage from the beginning. That is footage from the beginning. That's old. So, but they've been keeping a lot of shit from us. And I remember Tamala was talking about, yeah, I'm talking to Gabe. But Gabe wasn't telling you shit. He wasn't telling you. It was over a ex-girlfriend in an argument. They not telling nobody nothing. But thank God we got Polo. Thank God we got Open Book. Thank God we got C-Ray. Thank God we got none but the truth, because these individuals are telling us stuff the family ain't telling us. They're telling us stuff that nobody knows. They're giving us information. I'm just reacting to it, honey, because what I do, react. Let's go.
From the beginning. Know what I mean? And then y'all try to make it seem like, Polo saying Lulu innocent. I never said that. I never said nobody innocent. I never said nobody guilty. One thing I did say is this case demands full transparency. And instead of paying attention to one person, you must pay attention to the whole scenery, everything. Because if you think for one chance in your right mind, if you ever thought that Lulu was gonna go to jail and it was just gonna be Lulu, then you had to be out your rabbit ass mind. If that what you thought. But the thing about it is when people
So what I'm getting now is gonna be Lulu and Natasha's son. Is that what we getting at? Is that what we getting at? That's what it seems like now until y'all tell me different.
digging for information and pulling up answers and then looking at the footage themselves before people get the opportunity to change the narrative. Because that's why the footage is that's why receipts is always important. That's why I always told people transparency, receipts matter, because receipts tell the true story. It tells the progress of the people, what people really were doing versus what people saying. The receipts, they always matter. The police always go by them receipts when it comes to black on black crime. They always. So when everything was going on and everything was transpiring, I told people straight up, you gotta draw the line right here. You gotta draw the line right here. It's too many inconsistencies. People like, oh, you went for him, yeah. You see what's going on now? Everything that I have said about the car, the people that were present, don't mean the witness or whatsoever is being discredited. It's being removed. So as a person who brought these people into this atmosphere, as a person who brought these people into the picture, as a person who brought John Doe in, as a person who brought these cars in, as a person who spoke on these people's names, as that same person who spoke on them people, I gotta be that same person.
Yeah. So it's his duty. He got to do what he was sent here to do. Anderson donated $5. So Peanut said, who is this man? I tell you who he is. That is Polo, aka Trolls on Trolls. Okay? They begged that man. The father begged him, asked him, Polo, please, can you find justice? I want you to investigate, be a blogger, talk about his name, get his name out there. And didn't Polo do just that? Okay? Man, when I tell you Polo be getting truth, Polo exposes people, Polo get people to talk that would never ever talk. Polo did that. And then they tried to knock him off because he got too close. He found out some information, some insider darkness. They didn't want him to expose. So they said, we got to get rid of his ass. Let's just say he out for the money. And they just put all this negative narrative on his ass to make him seem like he's a horrible person. But now he said, F that. They're not going to get rid of him. He's going to stick on it. He want to get to the bottom of this. He wants to get the truth. So that's who he is, okay? That's who he is. They brought him in. Honey. They begged him to come. They brought him in. The daddy did that. The day was having conversation with Polo on a live. Oh, the Polo is like family. That's our brother. We love Polo. How many times did they thank Polo for doing all the hard work he was doing? How did they keep thanking Polo? Press 5 if they stayed thinking Polo. Thank you, Polo. Thank you, Polo. Polo, shout out to Polo. Special shout out to Polo. Polo, Polo, Polo. Then it turned, you ain't do shit, Polo. You won't do shit. It was thank you, Polo. Thank you, Polo. Now, Polo, you a devil. You a demon, Polo. Which one is it? Which one is it?
To challenge people when they try to discredit them same people that I brought in. Remember, I spoke on them people. So to leave it out there and be like, well, you know, Polo said they about that person and they saying that ain't right. They saying they lying. Well, what Polo supposed to do? Sit back and allow you to discredit what Polo said when Polo know it's a fight? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't know what world y'all came in. I put John Doe here. I put John Doe there. Felicia confirmed who John Doe real identity was. So to allow people to discredit the cars, the pictures, the people.
Now, who is Felicia and who is John Doe? I don't want to think too hard. Who is Felicia and John Doe? Can y'all tell me in the comment section who the fuck is Felicia and John Doe?
And sit back and don't say nothing. And when my followers sat back hours listening to me, bring these people in, break these people down, to sit back and watch somebody take that and destroy that with a lie, I'd be damned. I'd be live every goddamn day to challenge their ass. I'd be damned. It don't work like that. I don't know what world that. Man, you don't see. Shout out Kendra Johnson, mama, man. Big shout out to her, man. I will be heading to Georgia tonight, man. I will be heading to Georgia tonight. Shout out to Kendra, mama. Don't mean straight up. Shout out to that lady, man, because that lady been going hard. That every day, man. That lady on her live. She presents answers to my son. Damn right. I guess so. I guess so, man. I guess so, man. I guess so, man. Hey. If that's what you want to say I'm mad about, well, hell, at least I'm mad about things I present. I'm mad about things that I could show. I'm mad about things that how people, you know what I mean, people went this way because of what I had showed them or told them. I'm glad I'm mad about things that I actually had.
Oh, child, they just talking shit. Do y'all remember when I stopped talking about Tyrone? Press 1 if you guys remember when I stopped talking about Tyrone. What the motherfucker said about me, I was jealous. Didn't they say I was jealous of Polo? Didn't they say that? Let's bring that shit back up, okay? Didn't they say that? Do y'all remember that? Oh, the reason why Gigi don't talk about Tyrone no more because she's jealous over because, you know, Natasha be thanking Polo, but she don't thank Gigi, and she's jealous. All because they don't want to mention you. You're jealous. Y'all, I was jealous. That's what y'all said. The reason why I stopped talking about Tyrone because I was jealous of Polo. Huh. Look how the tables have turned. Look how the mother effing tables have turned, honey. Oh, now y'all want to lie on Polo. You see how they lie? I'm not jealous of no damn Polo. I've never been jealous of Polo.
Proof and evidence on. At least I'm not mad about something that I think I'm assuming or allegation. Nah. That's why I keep telling y'all, receipts matter. So when people say you mad about something, oh, that shit, that's what they said I'm mad about. It matters. Consumption. Word of the day is called consumption, man. Consumption. That means stop allowing your body to digest words, people, things, and places without doing your homework. Consumption. Stop allowing bullshit to come inside your brain without cross-examining and seeing what's truth and what's false and what's what has been altered. Consumption. Watch what you consume. Why would you allow to come inside your brain to alter your thought process about people? Opportunity to do the right thing. You only got one opportunity to keep it transparent and keep it all the way
Okay, I'm done with watching him. All right, y'all. I see y'all later on tonight. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. And do y'all like the new wave that I'm doing? You know, I'm taking a stand on all of my channels. I'm bringing y'all all of me. And you know, when it comes to all of me, you are going to crack up every now and again. Okay, because that's just how I am. Sometimes you might be mad at me. It's whatever, whatever. And I'm still going to talk my shit every day. All right. So love y'all and I see y'all and I'm out. Bye.